did?
He did.
Really? Yeah.
I
didn't know he was. That was I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, like the Super Size Me guy. First of all, the whole like premise is like, I'm only gonna eat McDonald's. And it's like, oh my god, I got fat. Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
I mean,
do you think it's gonna be beneficial for you?
No, I think it was more so to see how bad it gets. What's like how if you just because I mean who
like
does that?
his liver was like starting to fail or something, wasn't it? Like it was.
That's what killed him? Was McDonald's just like later down the line?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think it knocked a couple months off his life?
No.
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 Really?
Have you had those fries? They're amazing.
Not every single day, 3 times a day. That's the nuttiest part. It was all 3 meals, right?
Yeah, but his whole thing, like, everyone's like, oh my god. But I'm like, if you read his Wikipedia, like, he admitted to sexually assaulting someone. And then it was
like a McDonald's worker?
No. It
wasn't the manager?
It wasn't Grimace.
It wasn't Grimace, was it?
No.
It's
awful. So, like,
Did that come out after his passing?
No, that came out beforehand.
Really?
Yeah. So, not the best.
Was it McDonald's themed? The assault?
I don't know. I was going to say something that was awful. Okay.
Yeah, they know.
Because I remember during like health class, like during like the nutritional unit and everything, they would force us to watch that documentary all 3 years of health class.
Oh god.
I've never watched it once.
And it was just like,
really?
Parts.
It was just like, I know what happens. He eats McDonald's and it's bad for you.
And like what's the first thing I'm going to want to do after I watch this? Go get McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's like,
You've propagandized me with
It didn't turn me off of it.
No,
I'm like,
I'm not doing what he's doing. So I
know.
have nothing to worry about.
I know. Exactly.
Yeah. He walked so I could.
Well, they used to
walk a little
have
faster.
besides a large, there was a super size. Like that was the.
And now it's not.
Yeah, now it's just back to large.
So people just buy double.
Yeah, like obviously, like don't go wild. Everything in moderation.
Yeah,
I think
no
that
more
was, like,
mukbangs.
every fast food joint though.
But
because,
also,
like,
my stripper name is Grandma McFlurry.
When you're upside down, you don't fall out.
Oh, I never fall out.
No, you never fall out.
I feel like every fast food joint had like a extra large
They did.
thing of something, because like when I worked at Taco Bell, we had a button for like an extra large
For
ice.
a fucking scumbag who. We have another scumbag on a heart monitor. get the shovel. No, I'm kidding.
No, we had like on the ice machine, we had like different buttons that would like give you the correct ratio of ice for the different size cup. So if someone got like a small drink, you would hit the S on the ice machine, and then it would give you like the right amount of ice for a small cup.
Yes.
And everything.
So God forbid you overgive.
What if you don't want any
Yeah.
ice?
You hit the 0 button. Nothing comes out.
The loser button.
Yeah, it's just as an L.
Yeah.
You just put the soda in the
Okay.
cup.
All right.
But we had like an extra large thing, and we would use the extra large button to like fill the one sink with ice at the end of the night.
Oh.
And give the like the dishes that needed it, they're like ice bath or whatever.
The more you know.
Yeah. It was just like,
You're making Taco Bell sound really fun.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go soak dishes in ice.
Yeah.
No,
he wants to take an ice bath.
Soak my fucking head.
Chris wants to take an ice bath in the sink.
What's going on? I saw this on Rogan.
I remember one time.
God.
I remember one time I was on dishwasher duty my entire shift, and I went home and I was soaking wet, and my arms were itchy because I was allergic to the soap that they used. And like,
Dude, I'd sooner
like,
throw out a dish. I'll throw out a fucking perfectly fine.
You know what this whole thing reminded me
metal
of?
fork.
Have you seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead?
No.
Oh God, have you?
I've seen the original.
Yes. When she's
Christina
working
Applegate.
at like that like chili dog place, and she's like scrubbing the stuff, and she's just like, ugh, like it's just
I mean, I've been there.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a scrubber.
Sure. Who hasn't been? Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I remember working at Domino's.
Yeah.
The fucking pans. If anyone has worked at Domino's,
Yeah.
get it? The pans.
Why?
Because, I mean, there'd be like 600 at the end of the night, and you got to make sure none of them have butter. And then you got to dip them in hot fucking water, which melts your hands.
Sure.
You think I have fucking dry hands now?
You didn't wear gloves?
No.
Didn't have like those rubber,
Like
those
those
yellow.
1950s
The
pie in the
yellow,
windowsill.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I should have gotten those.
But it
You
was
should've.
so funny though, because I told my manager at Taco Bell, like, I think I'm allergic to the soap we use to clean the dishes. Like, I can't wash the dishes. My arms are itchy after I do it. Like, it sucks. And she was just like, I
My
don't
cunt
care.
itches.
Okay. Okay. On that note, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey,
We actually have not recorded in
A hot minute.
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
they don't know that.
They do now.
I hear my voice crack.
I am
They know
full.
it's
Yeah.
lying.
I want I want to show everybody
What's what?
what's what. Like full disclosure.
Things been happening?
Things. I had something pretty exciting happen.
Yeah, what happened?
I got a puppy. Yay.
It's a Chihuahua.
It's not a Chihuahua.
It's not. What is it?
She is a lab shepherd and border collie mix. Her name is Winnie,
Okay.
or Winona is her government name.
She steals.
She it was for a role.
It was.
Okay.
If Daniel Day-Lewis can do it, she was,
Good for her.
you know, as soon as a woman tries to really get into a role,
Yeah.
what do? They throw in
Like,
handcuffs.
when a
Unreal.
man, like,
Winona
when a
Biter.
man does it, it's artistic and important. But when a
Yeah.
woman does it, she is charged with grand larceny, and
She's
she needs
tackled
to
in a
spend 5 years in prison.
People don't know this.
Yeah.
She was tackled to the ground in Gertrude Hawk. She got thrown through the
Shut up.
chocolate turtles. She was like, I'm talking ragdolled.
Yeah.
Two like 6'9" cops grabbed her by the back of the neck and threw her through
All
the
5'2"
chocolate
of her.
Dude,
Yeah.
you should have seen it.
Yeah.
It was like a wet rag getting thrown. She's starfish.
Poor lady. I'll
Yeah.
always be on Winona Ryder's side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And this is before they knew she was stealing.
Yeah. So
They just didn't like her.
so I got a puppy, and they're a lot of work. She's a lot of fun though. The cats
They are.
are not very impressed.
No.
Not really, no.
Are they snobby?
Um,
Are they being heathers?
Billy comes out after she's asleep already, and like you'll see him come out. The other day, the puppy fell asleep, and next thing I know, Red creeped out from underneath the couch, and he looked like he was hiding in like a storm shelter. Like he was
told you-
like,
he told
he
you
was
to
like he did. He like tiptoed to the kitchen to like I was like, how long have you been under there?
God.
I have a picture of him the first night she came home. Like he was hiding. We couldn't find him. I'll show you. It's so funny. But other than that, I don't think anything else is really. I don't know. Do you guys watch anything good?
Yeah.
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 What'd you watch?
Well, like it's more of like a rewatching.
Okay.
But I rewatched the first two original Ghostbusters movies.
Yes.
Love it.
They were good. And I started watching for the first time the Big Bang Theory.
My dad, funny as
I've
my
been
dad
watching
loves
that too.
show.
I've been
It's
watching
so
it too
Funny.
because like
Not the show. My dad loving that.
yeah.
What'd you say?
No, I've been watching that too. We've been talking about it at work because I'm like, I
Yeah.
need something at nighttime, like when I'm trying to sleep or whatever. That's just I can put it on and zone out and like get a giggle every so often.
Like me with Iron Chef.
Of course. But something I have not seen a million times. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
Did you watch Dairy Girls yet?
Not yet.
Dairy Girls
Uh huh.
is so funny. It's like this group of teenage girls in like the early 90s in Ireland.
Okay.
And there's actually one boy in it too, but like you know how like Ireland there was a whole big like war thing, like it was like kind of divided and also, but it's about that, but it's just
Braveheart.
I don't know, it's sort of not really.
Later? Is that later?
Braveheart was like Scotland. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Mel.
He's pissing off all our UK people right
He's
now.
yelling at his wife because of me.
Yeah.
You ever hear that the jacuzzi call he made?
Of course I did.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, go on.
What a
Ireland, two broke girls in Ireland.
Yeah. So Dairy Girls highly recommend. I can't believe I didn't watch it for so long. Everyone's like, it's so funny. I hate when
Is
things
it like a sitcom or like a sketch
yes,
comedy?
it's funny.
Okay.
A sitcom. I think you'd really like it.
I saw
Seems
clips.
like something I'd enjoy.
Yeah.
Dude, Twitter is funny.
Yeah.
Twitter's really fucking
I
funny.
know.
I saw a video and it was of like Kramer giving this like really interesting monologue to George Costanza about like yearning. He's like, "Don't you yearn?" And but they put on like the Twin Peaks music. It was in it like after it ended, it just said like composed by Angelo Badalamenti, and the laugh track was taken out. Dude, Someone's got to do that. Make all Seinfeld like Twin Peaks. It would be perfect. It'd be fucking perfect.
It would be
Speaking
so
of,
weird to watch without
Yeah,
a
with
laugh
no
track.
laugh. Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of Twin Peaks, I saw this fucking tweet and it was like, someone got like their newspaper like delivered to them in a bag like on their doorstep, and it had like this dude's face like in it, and like you could see it through the plastic bag, and then it was just captioned like, "This is like when they found Laura Palmer in Twin Peaks."
She's wrapped in plastic. She's dead. Wrapped in plastic. Please watch that show. Please
I
watch it.
watched the first like 2 episodes. And I'm like, oh, I gotta get back to it.
It'll grab you. Don't worry. It's
Yeah.
bizarre. It's very slow and very dry and boring.
Who
almost.
killed her? Do you find out? Ever?
Well,
Because like she has all
honestly,
these.
if I had to say,
Yeah.
it would be like the Occam's Razor, easiest.
Mm-hmm.
The one who freaked out, the one who had a bizarre interest with Laura Palmer's cousin.
How many
I forget her
different
name.
lives did Laura Palmer have though?
Well, I would say maybe 2 to 3
Mm-hmm.
in terms of what her friends knew, what her family knew, and what she knew.
Right.
Because the movie Fire Walk with Me gets a little bit more into like the last day she was actually alive.
It just
And
seems
it's-
like such a chore to like have to watch it all. I'm like, oh my
It's
god.
like all of the questions that like you need to pay attention, but also it's a fun, confused mess.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to just watch it and like playfully wonder and not really get too involved, it's still a beautiful show. It's really interesting. The music is so good. Julie Cruz and Angelo Badalamenti, R.I.P. Some of the greatest music I've ever seen in a show.
Well,
It's so fitting. It's almost like David made it himself. It's amazing.
Like I showed that fucking
Not David.
I know.
Little David's doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I showed
Shouts
that tweet to my mom, and she's just like, "You saw Twin Peaks?" Like she was bewildered that I watched it, and I
I
was
wonder
just
what that was like. What was like to
did.
watch it on TV like
Yeah.
when it was actually coming out,
Yeah.
brand new. But I have not watched the 3rd season, so no spoilers.
Okay.
But it's interesting. And David Bowie's in Fire Walk with Me. I'm pretty sure season 3 of Twin
Well,
Peaks.
me and my mom are watching Under the Bridge together.
Trolls about trolls.
It's about
It's a troll romance.
It's a retelling of the murder of Rena Verk. She was a Canadian girl. She got murdered by like other young girls. And it's like a retelling of her story and everything, and like it takes place in Canada in the 70s and everything. And my mom was like pointing out like all the 70s attire, like look how awful it was. And I
No,
was just
I would have thrived in the 70s. Are you kidding me?
It's like the people that lived it can't stand it, but the people that weren't there love
The
it.
clothes,
I think
the
it's so
cars,
cool.
like the music, like everything. Like I don't like to wear a bra either. Like I have fantastic hair. It would have been
Like-
Who started the Bill
like my
Bottoms
mom
thing?
would always show me
Oh.
like my mom shows me her fucking senior year photo from
Teased
the
hair.
Which, by the way,
from
I still
the-
have those red
yeah.
velvet bell bottoms. I'm gonna give them to you.
from the 90s. And I'm just like, I would love to have hair like that. I think it's so super cool. And then my mom's like, really? It was like hell to do every morning. And I was just like, but
my
it's
mom
cool.
too.
Yeah,
My
dude.
mom said she would have like this curling iron, and
Yeah.
my mom had like the Farrah hair. She had like a steamer thing that you would and like singe your hair
Yeah.
to like keep in place. But when I was getting ready today, and like I was like curling my hair and stuff, and I was thinking about like Gen Z girls, because we have some Gen Z girls that work at our store,
Yeah.
and
Myself included.
yeah, but I'm like, the reason why they all dress like the Y2K fashion and blah, 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 I'm like, I get why they want to do it and they think we're old because we don't want to. It's because Y2K was when I was like 12 and 13 and all that. That was the most awkward time of a girl's life.
How do you dress for? If I was dressed for Y2K, it would be in like a fucking hazmat suit.
I can't.
Wasn't shit supposed to go south?
Like, I don't want to wear like the wide leg jeans and the pin straight hair. I already lived that life.
Yeah.
I did it when it was happening.
Yeah.
I can't do.
So I'm good.
I can't do the
Well, you
Y.
know.
I can't do the Y2K aesthetic because like I do not have the body for low rise jeans. Like I do not have it. Like
The fuck is a low rise?
it's like because
Low rise is like when it's like literally like on your hip.
Like your ass
puckers.
crack
Yeah.
sticking out?
No, like the top of your cooch could be hanging out. Is that low?
Yeah, and it's just like
Where do I sign?
it's like I don't have the body for that, and it's just like I am friends with high rise jeans. Like that is
High rise
where-
jeans are. I love them.
Like high
love
rise
suspenders,
jeans are a
like,
gift to the world.
overalls?
Like
no, like come up to your belly button high.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm wearing sweatpants right now. Otherwise, I always wear like high rise.
Okay.
Like high rise jeans are a gift to the world, and whoever made them, I want to kiss you on the mouth.
Probably
like
probably a kid.
I don't know.
Probably
I
a
love
kid
them.
in Calcutta.
Love it. But yeah, like I'm old. I'm stuck in my ways. I'm not. I'm good with all of that. I
Same
like
thing with the movies.
I like and like the whole like clean girl aesthetic. Like let's look like we are not wearing any makeup and we're only gonna wear beige or white. It's like
I
lean.
can't do that.
I lean the other way. Like
What's
I
wrong
want
with beige?
I want my face to look like I'm gonna be in a high school play soon.
I want-
like I have like blush for days. I have like winged makeup, red lipstick. I don't give a shit.
Like Frank
I want
Reynolds
to
being
look
like,
yeah.
I want to look like a Victorian vampire who hasn't seen the sun in 7,000 years. Mm-hmm. Like that's what I want to look like.
Yeah, I
Like-
like to look a little bit campy,
It's-
and like
I want to look like Chris.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
You like Mike.
Yeah.
Should I give them like a how to look like me?
Yes, you should.
Sit with a terrible posture. Look at the floor as much as possible.
You do not.
They don't.
Question mark posture.
You put on your sunglasses and you tell them to walk.
Yeah. Exactly.
But no, I don't do. I mean, my posture's My posture's
You're
all right.
fine.
I do a lot of this.
Chris is very tall.
I'm very.
Oh.
I'm so tall it actually scares people.
If you just give me a second.
They should be.
Hello.
It's been a long day
Without you, my friend.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
about
all
it.
about it when I see you again.
Hi, Nick.
Who sings that song?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh.
Nick is our Midwest correspondent. He is our social media manager.
Midwest?
Yes. How goes it?
It was pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
good to hear.
How
Yeah.
you guys all doing? Doing good?
We're doing great.
Pretty good. Pretty good. How are you?
Here.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's
pretty
good.
I'm fucking pissed off.
Aw.
Why?
No,
Why are we pissed off? I don't like this energy that I'm walking into.
It's okay.
You walked into the saloon. Guns up, pal.
It's pent up. I get it.
So, how are things for our social medias? How's everything going?
It's going great. I mean,
I like that you troll me from my own show's podcast Twitter account.
yes.
I
I think we're it's going really good. We're growing.
yeah,
We're going north.
we're growers,
Yeah.
not showers.
Yes, and I don't know if you shared the news with everybody, but we're officially number 194
Yeah.
in Bulgaria. The number 194th rated true crime podcast in Bulgaria.
What
So I wanna
percentage of
say-
Bulgaria speaks English? Do they have like a translation? Is somebody doing a dub of us?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are my jokes getting across?
Maybe this is how they learn English.
I'm gonna
you
take a
know?
look.
Maybe
what
we
Bulgaria looks
maybe
like.
we are
You're
teaching them.
you're teaching them English.
Yeah.
I am.
They're
that's-
all like,
yeah,
they
I
don't-
Yeah, I am.
I don't know what's like over in Bulgaria. I mean, do they got shoes and stuff? I don't know.
Oh my God.
Well, they definitely got shoes. I think I have a pair from there.
See, I don't take time to form my sentences before I speak them, so there's probably some Bulgarian person out there who says like every 10 seconds now, and I'm sorry about that. Whoever
It's
that
going to be the
poor
new
person
craze.
is.
I found something out about Bulgaria.
What?
Above it is Romania.
Yeah.
Directly. Below it, to the left, is Greece.
Yeah.
And then to the right of it is Turkey.
Below it.
Pretty cool. But
Turkey?
below it.
Yeah.
Bulgaria is above Greece and Turkey, but below Romania. Not that it's a race.
Cool. Is Dracula listening to us?
Because
then?
dude, I
Yay.
couldn't tell you where Uruguay is. I couldn't even.
Isn't that
you
South
give me an hour and a
America?
half.
Yeah, that's South America.
Yeah.
I think
guys are
somewhere
good.
by Brazil.
You guys should play GeoGuessr.
Well, I took
We should do a game one day. We'll
I
have him
took
call
3
in
years
for a
of
game.
Spanish
Okay.
in high school because they forced me to. So
At gunpoint.
yeah.
A Spanish
so
gun.
Nick,
Yes.
what have you watched anything good lately?
Oh boy, have I? I have watched. I watched Abigail. I love Abigail. That's a great movie.
I have
Okay.
not seen it yet.
I heard good things.
I
You
saw
gotta watch
that.
it. I really liked it. I wanted to like it, and it actually exceeded my expectations. So I liked it.
That's always a treat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
Very rare.
Catherine Newton, she's awesome too.
I
She's
know.
like becoming like a scream or
Hmm
whatever it's called. That shit. I don't know. And what else did I watch? I watched something else that was really good.
You watched the Unwrapped episode on Famous Amos cookies, didn't you?
Sure did, and I found out how Amos became famous. Trust me, you guys don't want to know.
It's not what you'd expect.
I just
What
bit
was
my
that?
tongue.
I said it's not what you'd expect.
You
I
okay?
can't hear a word you're saying.
He said it's not what you would expect.
It's not what you'd expect.
It's not
Oh,
what-
God.
I mean, it's like, I mean, I'm not like saying we're like CD,
I saw.
Well, I'm awake now.
but you know, he's famous Amos for a reason.
It's true.
And it's-
I'm a big fan.
I thought I used to think his name was something else,
What?
and I was like, "Are you sure you're going to eat these?"
oh
A
God.
little sinister, if you ask me.
Yeah. All right, Nick. Well, we're gonna go and get to the main part of our show soon.
okay.
So thank you for checking in.
Thank
No
you,
problem.
Nick.
Thanks for having me on the show. Thanks, guys.
Wait, Nick, have you ever watched Twin Peaks?
No, I have not.
Okay. Does he like Lynch?
Do you like David Lynch?
Yeah, he's all right. But I don't care for Twin Peaks. I watch it. I don't care for that show.
Okay, fair.
He says Twin Peaks could take a walk.
I'm staying calm.
Yeah.
No, he didn't say that. I heard what he said, and that wasn't. There's no walk.
I don't know the circumstances under I would be where I would watch it. Like, I mean, like, is there like, am I held hostage and I have to watch it?
No,
Or
Jesus.
there's some- Okay,
I kill him on sight.
I don't think I'll ever watch it. So,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
more for me.
So,
Oh.
yeah.
All right, Nick. I will text you in a little bit.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you for checking in, Nick.
Thank
Just
you.
try working on America too. Let's just I love Bulgaria.
Have fun tonight. Have
Yeah.
fun. Play with some Bloody Mary and
Yeah.
see who kicks it. You know.
Oh, bet.
We will.
Bloody wibbity wobbity.
Say less.
Yeah, I'm taking bets right now. We got the Twitter machine fired up, and we're taking bets.
All right, make a poll for the Twitter account asking which of the three of us would get killed by Bloody Mary.
All right, and that's the Twitter account, Cream and Scream podcast.
Cream and scream. Yes.
Scream and scream.
We're gonna. Yeah.
Help me.
Cream and scream.
Coffee and Scream podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
At C and Scream. I don't.
At C Scream Pod.
Yeah, I run this thing.
You sure do. You sure do.
We love
All
it.
right, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Knock on doors. Get to knocking.
Alrighty. Go spread the word. Spread the gospel.
I'm spreading the gospel, man. I'm gonna go speak to a bunch of old people outside here in a second. Tell them all about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like something my grandson would love.
Yeah. Go door to door. And let them know that we're here.
Handing out pamphlets.
Yeah.
Telling them we're number 194 in Bulgaria.
Hell yeah.
True crime,
And
though. Only in the
wanted
true
to say,
crime.
I also learned how to say hi in Bulgaria, but then I got high and I forgot.
Imohoe.
So,
What was it?
yeah.
No, it was
Imhotep.
it was how did I say it? I don't
It
remember.
was like Zverte.
Something else.
Zverte.
Yeah, we're gonna learn.
Something like
we're gonna
that.
learn all the Bulgarian, as much
Yeah.
as we rise, through the
Yes.
charts. We'll learn more and more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nothing.
Is that what's that in Bulgarian?
Eh?
Yeah, it's just.
And then Hungary, you're next. We're coming for you.
We're
too.
coming for you,
Yes.
hungry.
I got an empty stomach.
We're hungry for Hungary.
Hungry for hungry.
All right, Jesus Christ.
Also, one of my
What?
favorite like artists,
Yeah.
Grin Design. I'm pretty sure he's from Hungary, and he's a great artist. Check him out, Grin Design.
Okie dokie.
All
Sure
right, there's a
will.
plug for hungry.
They'll know,
Plug
they'll know.
for hungry.
Yeah. All right. Come on, Hungry. Step up. All right.
Step it up.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right. Bye.
You know what I just realized? Both of those
guys.
countries. Bye.
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 Bye. I was gonna say, if you abbreviate both of those words, Hungary and Bulgaria, you get bulge and hung.
Jesus.
Bunghulge.
All right, everybody,
My bung
please
holds.
follow Nick on Twitter. It's Nick's Not Home, Nix Not Home.
Yes.
He
How
also
sweet of
runs.
him to check in.
He also runs the Coffee and Scream Twitter account, and I'm probably gonna pass the Instagram on to him since someone doesn't ever update it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like, I know it's there. It just, like, stares at me like, hi. And I'm like, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the worst. I have so many pages I gotta try to keep up with, and it's a nightmare.
Oh my god. Let me just text him real quick. I'm gonna have you back.
Like, you'd think I'd
On-
update the Instagram because I'm on Instagram all the time, but no, I'm just sharing memes on my Instagram story.
It'd be like that, as they say.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm
What is,
awful.
what did he say he watched? Abigail, and what was the other one? Or did he get to it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
He just sent me a thing. He goes, sorry, that went horrible. I didn't think we'd be doing this for a few more hours, buttholio. And then when I
That's
text,
hung bulgio to you.
and then when I texted him, I'm like, I'm calling you in 5 minutes. I'm like, actually, call me in like 2 minutes. He goes, what's your number? From texting, I go, Jesus, Nick. He goes, oh,
He ain't sipping?
I guess. All right, he's so funny.
Was he sipping? It's okay. I've been sipping. I'm sipping right now.
You did great.
Where's he from again? Let's dox him. Let's
No.
tell-
Nick is from the Midwest. That's all I will say. Nick's a good. He's
I'll
a good
find
dude.
him.
Let's see. Anything else? I have no corrections to make. You did not. We haven't done a show, so I can't correct you on calling someone else Helen Hunt.
Okay. Well, so we can find something else
Yeah.
that I need to be corrected on. Maybe I'll start like just running at the mouth like later in the show,
Okay.
and I'm
You know what I'm gonna do?
bound to be wrong about something.
Chris just, like, deliberately starts saying wrong things to get corrected.
Yes. I've been listening to a lot of Terrence Howard. 1 times 1 is actually 5. He's wrong. Jared from Subway should be free. in the streets.
No.
Well, all right. Well, we can disagree on that.
No, we cannot.
Yeah. Well, who's doing the Subway commercials?
You can't look
I'm
at me.
telling you, there's a
Look.
direct correlation of the quality of Subway since he's been arrested.
Look at me.
What?
You cannot love Skeeter Jean as much as we do.
Oh, I saw the Shrek one. Did you watch the Shrek
I
one?
have not seen that one yet.
So this guy comes to watch like a whole Shrek marathon, and he says he wants to reenact the dragon donkey scene, and he gets caught in 4K,
No, he doesn't.
big time.
How?
And it was pretty long episode, it was like 40 minutes long.
All right, I'll watch it later.
It was did you see the one before that where they posed as the Uber driver?
No, I haven't watched the last like 3 episodes. I
Yeah,
think.
there's a decent amount. If you get bored. Hope it rains so you can check them out.
I'm gonna, but like sometimes like if I go on like binges of those things and I'm like ugh, I need a break.
Yeah, it's depressing.
It's definitely depressing,
yeah.
and it's like it's
Yeah, like if I watch them when they're on, like when they first come out, then I give myself because he doesn't update every day.
right.
So it's like once every 2 weeks he'll put one out, and like half the time I'm like I got to see what's going on now. You know, and he was with some other guy. But did you see Bobby Shmurda? Do you know the streamer is Vitali?
I
no.
know
don't really-
Vitali.
you know who he is, right?
Yeah.
I've heard of him. I don't really know much about him, but he was doing stuff on Kick and on Rumble and stuff because I guess the kinds of busts that he wanted to do aren't really good for YouTube. And he had Bobby Shmurda bust a pedo with him. He had one where it was Lil Pump.
What?
He's just getting like random celebrities just like in on busting people. And the one was crazy. Like they had a bunch of people like cover this guy in like chocolate syrup, practically tar and feather him. And then they caught him with confetti and everything, and he sunk like a rock, dude. He was just like
So not only are they catching these people, they're humiliating them
big,
too.
like Skeeter Jean is polite and very tame, Alex Rosin is very straight to the point. There's no comedy really about it. It's just very straight. Funniest part is how much information he can get from these people. But the Vitaly stuff, like, it's extreme. I was like, holy fuck.
It's like Skeeter Jean meets Cartnarks.
Yeah,
like,
meets
it's-
fucking, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Meets hell. Meets hell on earth.
Cartnarks.
But Cartnarks is so funny, dude. Agent Sebastian, Agent
Yeah.
Cordell.
You just put your cards back. It's like, just come on, be a good person.
I'm glad you're on Team Cartnar. I'm glad you get it.
Yeah, I do.
I put my shit back. I'm terrified
I
of
always
him.
put my stuff back.
I would never. I'd sink like that guy that Vitaly caught. That's me with my cart, not in the cart return.
I like
Oh,
because it's just like I would feel so bad if I just like left my cart in the middle of a fucking parking lot and then like a wind picks it up and hits someone's door and then I'm the reason why someone's door got jammed.
And it's only when I'm in a bad mood that I go to turn into a fucking spot to be at a place I don't want to be anyway. And then there's a cart.
Yeah.
And then I have to do that like fast whip out of the spot, and I'm like, this fucking motherfucker.
Because you think it's like one of those like, oh, there's a spot there, and someone's fucking motorcycle is there or some bullshit, and it's just like,
Yeah, someone, I think it was my buddy Kyle. Someone sent in the chat. It was a guy who was quadruple parked. He was in two different spots, left and right, and then pulled forward.
Yeah.
And had 4 spots.
I saw
was like,
what a
Damn.
jerk.
I saw someone did that in the parking lot the other day when I went in for my shift, and I was just like, you fucking asshole. I was just like, you drive a GMC.
Yeah.
Like, your car is not that cool.
GMC
Like,
First of all,
shit.
did you see that I'm sure listeners really care. Did you see that they're painting the cart returns like this gray color?
Yeah, what's-
And at nighttime when we were leaving, I was like, someone's going to hit those.
yeah.
And not see them.
Yeah.
Why? What the fuck is that? What, are they going for a different color scheme?
I don't know.
Let's make our
It's
car
like-
returns look like guns.
Like they were
like a
like a
gunmetal.
bright yellow so you would see them, and now they're going to be gray, which will blend in at nighttime or a cloudy day.
Because I went
what
to
the
go
f-
do my errands today, and I was just like, why are they all gray now? I was just like, that's weird. And I was
Like make them white or something. I don't know. Like, or bright blue or like, I don't know. Something that's not going to blend in. It was so stupid.
You think they're going to like have an inspection and they're like, painted something that will never get dirty. Paint the color of dirt, so we don't have to clean it ever.
But I doubt the inspectors
why?
would be watching the
like bright red or
Cart-
something. Like do
things
Yeah.
though.
How about put like a spike strip in the fire lane?
yeah.
That's what they should be spending their money
Yeah.
on.
That'd be
know.
nice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I get spike myself.
Yeah, when you pull up to like load up the van, you're like, damn it.
Like, why did I vote for this?
No, they're retractable for instances like that.
They know.
They're retractable.
They have a sensor.
Yeah.
They're high tech.
Yeah. It would
They're
just,
like, he works here.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
yeah.
I use a-
recognize the
I use
underneath
a
of this
retina
car.
scan on the spike. I put my eye on the spike.
Oh, stop. Stop.
God.
Oh, no.
Can you touch your eyeball?
No, stop
I can't.
it.
I can't.
Stop.
I'm not doing it. I can't.
I can't. I'm going to take my shoes off.
You don't. My fingers have. I've been touching the world. I can't touch my eyes.
I don't like touching my eyes because I have like weird eye shit from getting eye surgery. And it's just
Yeah, you
like-
were telling us. That's
Yeah,
fucking
it's
nuts.
like-
Dude, the craziest thing, I don't know if you guys heard the podcast, her eye literally fell out and it was on the
Yeah.
floor.
No,
And
it
she
didn't.
slipped on it. She slipped on her eye
Oof.
and it shot under the stove.
Yeah.
And then they had to like,
Are they hollow inside?
stoves?
Not eyeballs.
I don't, to
I
an
don't think
extent,
so.
maybe if anything, it's like shit fluid, like shit suspended in fluid.
Yeah,
and,
I
and
have like
gelatin.
a-
Picture it like looking like a gumball, but like gooey. Like when you cut it open, it's just
Like, I wonder if there is like, if you press on it enough, it'll like kind of break like an
'Cause-
orange or something.
when you die and like they're doing like your stuff for the funeral and whatnot, your eyes, like it's the pressure in the eyes and like the fluids and stuff that keep them at the front of your face because
Yeah.
otherwise they will sink back.
The muscles. It's
They
like,
sink
it's like
back.
pushing
They
them
kind of
out.
like shrink up a little bit, so they have to they put on these contact lenses that have spikes on the outside to pull your eyelids over to keep your eyes shut. They're called eye caps. Like
Yeah.
You can't glue.
they
can't just-
they do they'll glue like them all the way shut,
Does
but
your
it's
eyes like just try to like,
but no,
wake up?
it's also to like it's to keep the shape
Okay.
of your eyes closed and
Because they'll
stuff.
look bizarre if they start sinking
Yeah,
and you
they're-
got 2 deflated.
just put coins.
slots.
Put 2 coins over my face, like over
That
my
looks way
eyeballs.
better
That's
than
so
having
cool.
to do all
Yeah.
this extra
Or
Joan
just
Rivers
paint
style.
paint my eyelids to look like my eyes are open to scare people.
When I die,
Yeah, maybe cross-eyed, my eyelids.
when I
Yeah.
die, I want cucumbers to be put over my eyes, so it just looks like I'm in the spa.
That's pretty cool. I've never
Like
seen that.
I'm
Do
at
they make
the
like
spa in my coffin.
like a spa funeral? Do they
Yeah.
do that shit?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
No, they probably do not do
I
that.
want to be sitting like this.
Oh yeah.
I thought you wanted to do the Jack in the
Well,
Box.
if I can't afford one of those,
I-
it's gonna be my parents. They're the ones paying for it. So
That
if
is true.
they come up, they dry up. They're gonna next best thing.
I always
Put me
joke
in
that
like a cowboy pose
Yeah.
with a hat. But I have an animatronic that flicks the hat once in a while, and then it lowers.
Yeah.
And then it goes like it'll be like,
It just like,
and it'll be like this. King.
oh. No.
Ding.
I always joke that
And once in a while I shoot a gun there.
I'll be buried at sea. It's fine.
I always
You will?
joke that
like a summer.
I always joke that like the fucking wedding tradition, like the bouquet on my casket is gonna get thrown into the audience to
Yeah.
see who dies next.
Do they do that? That's very
No.
Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
But let's see here. I think it's time that we get into our main event. Oh wait, not Andrew Dingus. I'm obsessed with that. Do you know who Andrew?
The name or the guy?
No. Do you know who Andrew? Wait. Oh yeah. Do you know Andrew Dingus?
Ander?
Andrew, like it's okay. I have been laughing for like weeks about this. I'll show you. Hang on. There's this kid, like this elementary school. They made a candy salad. It's like all these kids bring in a candy. They all dump
I
it in
saw
a bowl.
that.
Yeah, let me show you.
And shouts out to the girl who brought the peach rings.
Yeah.
Those filters are fucked up. I'm glad I wasn't in
Okay.
high school.
Wait, no, shut up.
Filters are fucked up.
Oh, it's a little
No,
black
you're
cat.
just fucking. Butt.
Okay, here we go. I have watched this so many times, and the first time I did, I was like crying. Ah, don't.
Well, scroll up, then scroll down when you get to me.
Don't get hurt.
She's got to walk a long way. It's a huge studio, guys. You're not gonna believe the space we have. I do a lot of audio magic to make sure you don't hear the echoes of our hangar.
Where is the video? Here we go.
Okay, who's this guy?
Not that kid.
I love this kid though.
He's so cute.
He can't even spit it out. He's so excited.
He's just dumping some things in there, and then when you see the next kid, wait.
I can't get a super size me meal, but I can have a bowl of candy.
My name is Ander Dingus, and I got Sour Patch watermelon, Sour Patch strawberries.
Strawberries. My
This kid's comedic timing.
name is Andrew Dingus.
His voice, and he has such a high pitched gasp. He's like, "My name is Andrew Dingus," and then he breathes in, and then he keeps talking.
I want watermelon and strawberries.
Strawberries. And then he just pauses,
I love
and
him.
then he goes in.
I want to
then-
squeeze him.
And then last night I sent Jess a TikTok, and it was just like, I think it's I think I'm not well versed in the world of rap, but
It's
like,
Eminem. Hang
yeah,
on,
it's-
wait.
but it's
My name is Ander Dingus.
That's so crazy.
I love him.
And he's like, it doesn't even sound like they did any pitch manipulation to
Yeah.
him.
No.
It was
'Cause I was
perfect.
like-
it was made for that.
because I saw that, I was like scrolling through my For You page, like after I got out of the shower, and I saw that TikTok, and I instantly thought of Jess, and I was just like, I have to send it to her.
Is that his only video?
Yeah.
You ever seen the dad and the son? I almost said couple. The dad and the son who go to Costco.
Oh yeah,
What the fuck are they? It's
What?
I don't know how to describe what
we're
it is.
Costco guys. I always eat my chicken bake.
So you know what it feels like? It feels like Lester Glenn.
Yes,
Like the way they talk
Those
reminds me of a
commercials.
car dealership. Like how they talk, because they go to Costco as a family and they talk about, you know, you're not a Costco family unless you eat the chicken
I keep
skin or
getting-
whatever the fuck it is.
I keep getting
it's
these
hilarious. You gotta
people-
watch it.
What?
I keep getting these people who will like animate their videos in like a Meat Canyon style. Like it's not Meat Canyon who does it.
Yeah.
Like it's not him, but it's people who have similar art styles to him doing it. And they always make the dad with like these giant bloodshot red eyes, and it's just the craziest
so
shit
funny.
ever.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
It's so funny.
But yeah, dude, some of the people on the internet are so interesting.
I know.
They really are interesting.
I'm like, how do you make money off of that?
Their content.
Yeah.
Because it's not even that they're doing anything bizarre or out of pocket. It's just their demeanor is so. I couldn't even tell you what it is.
Yeah.
It's just so funny, and the way the eye contact they make with the camera is just hilarious. To me.
Like,
It's
so, like
funny.
sometimes I'm like, are these fucking like AI fucking people like
Yeah, like
Cyborgs.
Oblivion NPCs.
Speaking of AI people, let's get to the topic.
yeah.
Is it about AI?
No.
AI is digital. Hell is digital. For all those that don't know, that's what I've heard, and I kind of believe it.
I'll give you a second. So we will be talking about the creepy stories behind the Bloody Mary urban legend.
Yes.
And this article is from Ranker. It's written by Lyra Radford. And it says, the history of Bloody Mary is a mysterious one. No researcher can prove conclusively or exactly where and when the creepy Bloody Mary legend began. Nor can anyone pinpoint who Bloody Mary was. Several theories have circulated, however, about who Mary truly was and how her morose legend came to be. As with all legends, plot points change as they are passed down and vary by region to make the tale more applicable to whatever cultural group is involved at the time. For this reason, there are different versions of the game and different beliefs about what will happen if Bloody Mary is successfully summoned. Folklorists have been able to trace these various tales back to the 1960s, but the legend of Bloody Mary and the accompanying creepy adolescent sleepover ritual can be much older than that. In fact, the elements involved in the folklore date back to much older ritualistic practices like mirror gazing and self-hypnosis. The list explores some variations to the lore, the ritual, and possible identities of the infamous Bloody Mary. Ooh.
I think you said Bloody Mary like 8 times during that.
Have you ever had a Bloody Mary?
No, I don't think so.
They're pretty tasty.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
I think you would like
tomatoes.
it.
When I was little, like Bloody Mary was like the popular thing. Like
Yeah,
it,
same.
like had its like revival, and like I remember we were all so scared of it that my dad had to go to the bathroom and like do it in front of us to like prove to us that she wasn't real.
What if it? What
She
if
knows if you're demonstrating.
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, he doesn't. He's not saying it with conviction.
She's
I know.
She's hiding in the shower. Like,
Yeah. I'm like, just wait.
how many times is it? 3 times? you
3
guys said?
times.
3 times. Yeah.
Candyman is 5.
Yes.
Yes.
They were like, we can't do 3. That's too similar.
I saw,
fucking
I
5.
saw a tweet and it was just like, I'm gonna get 2 of my homies to say Bloody Mary 3 times and Candyman 5 times, and we're gonna have them fight.
I don't know. What does Bloody Mary have as a weapon? What does she do? Is she just
You'll
like-
see. Let's get to
Okay,
it.
okay.
But the instructions for summoning the spirit of Bloody Mary have been tweaked in various regions, but the basic ingredients remain the same. You'll always need a dark bathroom, at least 1 lit candle, a mirror, and equal parts bravery and stupidity. What happens after you've gathered these ingredients can vary. Some versions of the game say once you've turned off the bathroom light and lit the candle, you'll stare into the mirror and slowly chant Bloody Mary 3 times. Other versions claim chanting her name 5 times will rouse her. Some variations even
Yes.
suggest spinning anywhere between 3 and 13 times before chanting and then blowing the candle out to summon her in the dark.
Oh my
The
god,
dog
there
is
she
drinking so loud.
I think someone said her name 5 times.
3.
Well, you said
5.
5 rouses her.
Oh. Stop it.
I was waiting for the wheels to.
Okay. The consequences for disturbing Bloody Mary's slumber are dire. Same girl. Do not wake me up.
Yeah.
Summoning this bloody witch of legend can produce multiple results, none of them good. The tamest consequence is simply seeing Bloody Mary appear in the mirror, or the mirror itself will start bleeding. From there, the consequences escalate to mysterious claw marks appearing all over your face and body. Some say Mary will reach through the mirror and rip out the summoner's eyes. Others claim she will drive anyone in her presence insane. And some say summoners will suffer instant death. So maybe I did summon her because I am like, a little crazy.
Yeah. Maybe he ripped out Piper's eye.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's all making sense.
Yeah.
I don't remember it though.
Does one remember the attack of the Mary?
No.
Of
I
Bloody?
guess not.
I remember
guess
my first
not.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was in Las Vegas.
Wait, it was a drink?
Yeah.
Or I was gonna say, was her name Mary?
No. Her name was not Mary.
How many times you been to Vegas?
1.
Once? Mm-hmm. You'd go again, right?
Yeah.
You didn't see Chris Angel?
No. To be fair, I didn't look.
Mind freak. Are you ready?
I was like, this fucking guy.
It's like that's Dave Navarro. You're like, what?
No, see, he'd be like, yeah, I'm Dave Navarro.
He's doing this.
Yeah, I'm like, don't,
Oh.
just don't. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
It was so funny. All right.
But the Bloody Mary of legend may have been executed for being a witch. One version of the Bloody Mary legend states that she is the ghost of a witch named Mary Worth, who dabbled in the dark arts, abducting young girls and harnessing their youth to maintain her own beauty. Eventually, around the time of the Civil War, locals discovered there was a witch in their midst and took matters into their own hands. Mary was dragged outside, tied to a stake, and burned. Many believed her body was buried on her own farmland, and that because of this, the land is now cursed. Eventually and mysteriously, Mary Worth's spirit was absorbed into a mirror, and it is now summoned whenever preteens gather for a slumber party. The game for this variation involves locking yourself in a dark bathroom with a candle, which represents the fire of her demise, and standing in front of the mirror whispering, "I believe in Mary Worth" 3 times.
No.
Why is that scarier than just saying Bloody Mary?
How much money would I have to give you to go do that right now?
I believe.
Yeah.
I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe.
I believe in a thing called love.
If I just play Shrek and like aim it towards the bathroom, would that work? How about what if we use Microsoft like Sam or like a translator?
Ooh.
Is that work? Or she's
Like-
gonna come out and look around and be like, what the fuck? She's
Yeah.
not used to the technology.
Like, who do
Way
we...
ahead of her.
Is there someone we don't like, I'll try to FaceTime them and I'll leave my phone in the bathroom.
Yeah. You're like, dude, I found this crazy thing on the wall. What does it say?
Yeah, I write it on the
Like,
mirror.
They're just like, Bloody Mary. Okay, Bloody Mary. Oh, it's Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody.
Oh my God!
You just throw the fucking phone and run.
Oh my God, no.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Queen Mary the First was the real-life Bloody Mary. While the origins of Bloody Mary vary from depending on region, the most popular theory contests that historically the enigmatic figure was Mary I, Queen of England, who ruled during the Tudor period. The Catholic queen was nicknamed Bloody Mary during her lifetime because of her unusual amount of miscarriages, as well as her penchant for ordering frequent executions, especially for Protestants, during her 5-year reign. The history of Tudor's multiple miscarriages...
Tutors.
Oh, ruh-roh. Huh? All right. Okay.
Not that kind of tutor.
I'm gonna cut.
Fucking idiot.
I'm gonna cut that out. God damn it. Okay.
The word tutor looks different now, doesn't it?
I'm sorry. I have to do it.
We're like 12-year-old boys. Okay. In a 5, 6, 7, 8. The history.
It's Mickadoo 2.0.
God damn it, you big soul.
Yeah, biggest soul.
All right, let's get something.
I put her
sad.
on reverb for a second.
Oh my
You'll
God.
hear that later.
I'm sweating.
It's-
Okay,
It's warm in here.
here we go.
Someone left a candle lit.
The history of Mary Tudor. God damn it, Piper. Okay. All right. Power through.
We have to keep it in the episode now.
No, they're gonna hate it. All right. The history.
Nick.
What?
This is Nick. He's listening.
Yeah. The history of Mary Tudor's multiple miscarriages and 2 phantom pregnancies resulted in the "I Still Your Baby" variation of the game. In this version, chanters call for Bloody Mary 3 times as usual, but then add the taunt "I Still Your Baby" afterwards. That's really mean.
Yeah. Mary Worthing killed herself out of vanity and now haunts the mirror. Another origin story for this blood-soaked mystery woman is that she is really the ghost of a beautiful but terribly vain woman by the name of Mary Worthington. According to a legend, a terrible accident left her disfigured. Unable to carry on without her former beauty, Mary killed herself in the 1960s.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that kind of interesting that she was obsessed with beauty, and then obviously she got trapped in a fucking mirror, the thing she probably looked at the most.
It's like the evil queen from Snow White.
Yeah. Malignant.
Yeah.
Malignant. What was her name?
Maleficent?
Yes, Maleficent.
It's not Maleficent.
From Snow White?
What?
Maleficent's Sleeping Beauty.
Yes. Wait, who are you talking about? I forgot. I wasn't.
The evil queen from Snow White.
She's just the evil queen.
Magic
Really?
mirror on the wall. Who is
Yeah,
the
she's-
fairest of them all?
Magic mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she had I don't know.
Oh, Mandela effect. It was never mirror, mirror on the wall. It's magic mirror on the wall.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember
What?
hearing that. Yeah.
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 Ugh, I hate those things.
It's so weird, dude.
All right. Hanako-san, Japan. Fuck. We're great. Hanako-san, Japan's Bloody Mary equivalent, haunts school bathrooms. Many cultures maintain their own lore about bathroom summoned entities. Hanako-san, or something I don't know, which translates to Hanako of the toilet, is the Japanese equivalent of Bloody Mary. Hanako-san is said to be the spirit of a World War II era girl who haunts school bathrooms. According to legend, if one approaches the third stall of the girls' restroom on a school's third floor and knocks 3 times, asking, "Are you there, Hanako-san?" she will answer, "I'm here."
I'm here.
Occupied. Allegedly,
fall.
Go away.
Allegedly, if you choose to enter the stall, there will be a small girl with bobbed hair and a red skirt waiting for you. I don't know.
To do what?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Okay, some say that after she is summoned, Hanako-san's white, blood-stained hand will emerge from under the door. Some regions even claim that entering the stall after Hanako-san responds will result in a three-headed lizard eating the summoner.
Sure.
What the fuck?
Hanako-san is a widespread urban legend all throughout Japan, and much like in the Western world, the game is often played by children to prove their bravery to their peers.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I gotta get eaten by a
Yeah.
lizard to prove I'm brave.
Yeah.
Get real.
A three-headed
I'm a
lizard.
pusai.
Yeah.
They call me. They call me. That's my name.
Ooh.
Guys, come on. That's me. I'm like, I have my foot in the door in the bathroom. Guys, stop.
Ooh. All right.
That's-
Quick sidebar. It's so funny. Piper and I always go to the grocery store right next to our store.
Okay.
Um,
Kroger's.
no.
I know.
Like just to run over to grab some things. But every time we're in there, we'll see a regular customer. And like we saw one off to the side who actually works at that store. And I looked over at Piper, like I went, ugh. And like so like kind of like don't let them see us. Oh my god. So like
Newspaper comes up,
we're
the
walking
catalog.
through the store just making that noise over and over again. Just like, ugh, ugh. Like, and people are looking at us.
Fucking
we were
stink
like
face.
in the cookie aisle trying to figure out which Oreo she was gonna buy, and like the 2 people who were next to us like trying to buy Teddy Grahams or whatever the fuck they were looking at, like they probably thought we were constipated or some bullshit.
Like,
He goes to his wife. Don't
I'm like,
move.
ooh, like, just like. That's what we were doing. We were doing. Yeah. We were
You're lifting a fucking air conditioner.
It was like,
Because then we did it again like the day after, because we saw like one of our regular customers
Yeah.
who doesn't work there, but like another one of our regulars like at the self-checkout, and we were just like, ooh, like
Please. You gotta borrow my cloak next time.
oh Jesus.
You can have it.
Oh Gary.
You're gonna need that back.
We'll see.
oh
What?
wow.
He can never hear you at the end. Never hears the last word.
But before Bloody Mary, girls gazed into mirrors to see their future husbands. Mirrors have always been considered gateways into the spirit world, and using mirrors to glimpse into the future and communicate with the otherworldly entities dates back to ancient times. The practice became immensely popular in the 1700s era British Isles for young girls who would perform a ritual with a candle and a mirror to discover the identity of their future husbands. A girl would sit in front of a mirror with a candle, brush her hair, and bite out of an apple. Apparently, the face of their husband-to-be would appear over their shoulder in the mirror. If the face of a skeleton appeared instead, that meant the girl would die before getting married. This example from the Poems of Robert Burns was published in 1787. Take a candle and go alone to a looking glass, eat an apple before it, and some traditions say you should comb your hair all the time. The face of your conjugal companion to be will be seen in the glass as if peeping over your shoulder.
Because you were nothing if you didn't get married.
Yep.
It would just be cats. Like,
You and cats in the mirror.
yeah. Look at all my babies.
You're saying they can see me right now?
They sure can.
Shit. Sure wore my good suit.
Great.
You know which one?
No.
Nah.
Thanks, Gary.
I don't want to get into its whole thing.
Okay.
Thanks, Gary.
We'll put a pin in that and I'll come back to you. Okay.
What?
The Bloody Mary legend has pervaded pop culture. From television's Ghost Whisperer, Charmed, and Supernatural to full-length feature films and video games, the legend of Bloody Mary has made quite a few appearances in pop culture. The most hilarious reimagining is most likely South Park's parody, where the boys all dare each other to chant Biggie Smalls in the mirror 3 times.
That episode is fucking choice.
Okay, we're getting to the good. Go ahead.
Yep.
This is
in the Candyman, Bloody Mary is replaced by a man with a bloody hook. An intriguing interpretation of the Bloody Mary legend is found in the movie Candyman. The story begins in the 1890s with a forbidden love affair between Daniel Raptali, the son of a slave, and Caroline Sullivan, the daughter of a wealthy landowner. Caroline becomes pregnant, but her father, angered by the racial difference between the two lovers, refuses to accept the relationship. Mr. Sullivan enlists a lynch mob to brutally slaughter Daniel, severing his right hand, coating him in honey, and chanting Candyman as bees sting him to death. Daniel saw himself reflected in Caroline's mirror as he uttered Candyman with his last breath. This action supernaturally trapped his soul in the mirror for all eternity. In order to reach him, the summoner must stand in front of a mirror and repeat Candyman 5 times. Daniel's vengeful spirit will appear and murder the summoner with a bloody hook that replaces his missing hand.
Dude, so in the most recent one that I've seen was the Jordan Peele one, which I actually enjoyed. Because whoever played Candyman that one, despite it not being the original guy,
yeah.
You could say majority of the movie it was a specific person, but the guy that was witnessed by the young child in the bathroom, like this young boy goes to the bathroom, he's washing his hands after a piss, and out of the wall he hears like
I still haven't seen any of them.
And this guy comes out of a hole in the wall holding candy in his hand. And the story in that, if I'm not mistaken, is that there was like this war vet who was kind of messed up in the head. He was on the street and he would give out like hard candy and stuff to local kids.
Yeah.
Halloween comes around. Someone's been putting razor blades and stuff in the candy. First guy they go after is this guy. The police wind up like beating him to death. Then someone keeps putting razor blades in the candy. So essentially exonerates him, but it's too late. But at the time, like he's hiding out in the bathroom from the police because they're looking for him. He's like a suspect. And that's when he shows himself to the kid. Kid panics. Police find him. Beat his fucking brains in. And then same kind of concept where if you say his name 5 times, you invoke his spirit.
Yeah.
And the movie's from the perspective of this like tortured artist guy who he's like there's a new exhibit coming up and he's supposed to have a lot of art for it by now and he's struggling. He has like artist block.
Yeah.
And then some weird shit goes on. He says Candyman
And the Candyman paints his pictures.
yeah, with his hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does he watches Bob Ross. He uses the wet on wet technique. He beats the devil out of it.
They tape
Imagine him beating the hook.
They
It gets caught in that
They
easel.
tape a paintbrush
do you know-
to like the hook.
Do you know about that Bob Ross conspiracy theory?
What is
Where
hair?
like
His hair's fake?
where he's like a serial killer and like his paintings are like the
Where he hid the
locations
bodies.
where
Oh
he hid
my
the bodies.
God.
That's not
Yeah.
true at
That's
all.
but an
and
interesting
his hair
concept.
was not fake. He got a perm because he didn't feel like dealing with it.
And then I heard like he didn't want it anymore, and like it was so iconic that he was like, all right.
He was a drill sergeant.
That's what
like,
I heard.
Before, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Some people you can tell, some people you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah.
Okay. The Bloody Mary phenomenon can be explained scientifically. Assuming your friend's sister's cousin is actually telling the truth when she swears Bloody Mary appeared to her at a sleepover last summer, science has an explanation. Apparently, you don't need hallucinogens to hallucinate. The act of staring into a mirror in a dimly lit room for a prolonged period is enough to do the trick. Experiments performed by psychologists have proven the phenomenon. In essence, your brain, due to lack of information, starts creating its own, causing the reflection's facial features to distort or melt, and even adding things that aren't really there. These hallucinations can range from familiar to terrifying. The adrenaline from spinning around beforehand can also add to this phenomenon. Ultimately, the Bloody Mary game does work. It's just not Bloody Mary you're seeing.
It's you.
It was you the whole time.
Yeah. What if? What if
'cause,
Blair?
The call was coming from inside the house.
Listen. What if Bloody Mary? She's stuck in a mirror. What if her face is a mirror? So when you see her, you're really just seeing yourself. But she's still gonna get you. But she's getting you as you.
Well, like it makes sense because like where I used to have my vanity in my room, I was stupid and I like put it in the darkest corner of my room, and like the bad lighting, like if I stared at myself for too long without doing anything, like my face would contort into some like weird shit, and it would freak me out all the time.
You
So,
look
like,
over and you just feel like the Ring VH, and you're like, oh,
so like
what the fuck?
So after we got the new carpets in my house, I put my vanity somewhere else in my room because I was just like, yeah, I'm not fucking dealing with that
I too have
psychological warfare anymore.
I've laid in
I thought you were
bed.
saying I too have a vanity.
I too have vanity. I was gonna say I've been there where I'm like stiff as a board in my bed because I see a coat rack or I see like a hoodie hanging on the door and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's another sleepover game. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Yeah.
The Craft.
Yes.
2 weeks ago it was Feruzia Balk's birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
My
Last week it
goodness.
was
I
Seth
love
Rollins
her.
and some guy named T-Bone Walker.
Oh.
I was like, is there a relation with Luke Skywalker?
Oh no.
Also, I did watch Return of the Jedi and I didn't get to that story. You want to save that?
Let's save that for the next episode.
Big disclaimer. It's verbally graphic. I can be subtle. I don't have to. We don't have to really get into textures.
Okay.
but
Okay.
we
We're
can-
gonna
Something happened to me.
This is a teaser for you to tune in next time.
This is a warning to
Oh, kind of.
You
Yeah.
don't want to miss this. There could be like life-saving information that you're missing out on if you miss next episode. So
Definitely. Like it's it's like a public service announcement.
It is.
Also, so you're gonna have to tune
I made
in.
it pretty public.
Well, my mother,
Yeah, you did.
well, my mother is close to catching up on all of our episodes, so
Hi, Piper's mom.
yes.
Hi.
Also, I would like to.
Is she listening while she drives?
She does.
Look out!
Uh,
There's a squirrel.
Stop!
Oh, left here, not right. Take a left.
Stop! My mom's an anxious driver.
Red light.
Leave her alone.
Same.
Listen, dude, she
No.
doesn't know what to do.
No, because like that would actually like freak her out. So cut that.
I
I'm
almost
sorry,
hit
I'm sorry.
I
I
almost
love
hit
you.
a deer. I almost hit a deer the other night.
Really?
Yeah, like on my way home from work, like right by your house.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw a deer laying starfish.
I was like, you fucking
on-
asshole. Like I had to slam on the road. Like, come on.
I've had like where Western is,
yeah.
where
Yeah.
like Western meets Northern.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've had
I lived back
deer
there.
clear my car, jump right over my car.
That's crazy.
It's like I was like, whoa! It was like slow motion. I saw deer balls.
Yeah.
They're called dolls.
Yeah, deer.
Yeah, but I almost murked him, dude. He's lucky.
Yeah. He's very
Deer
lucky.
versus Toyota. You do the math.
Oh my god. I was gonna invite. Well, I did invite Chipper to come on to be a guest, but we have a very specific subject we want to talk about,
Okay.
and he was not available for tonight. So
Interesting. Am I allowed to know? Is a surprise to me.
you're allowed to know.
Is it like something he too is interested in?
It is something he too is interested in, and it is a specific cryptid.
Okay.
That we will be talking
We haven't
about.
done it yet, right?
We have not done it yet.
Okay.
And it also kind of tack on to the weird New Jersey
Yeah.
aspect.
Why hasn't anybody done that? Like made an anthology movie full of just like people have seen. Like my dad's story about him going to his tree stand, like that scares the shit out of me still. To
My
this day.
dad and like the Sasquatch shit.
Yeah, the Holiday City werewolf.
He made that one up.
I know.
Okay.
Oh wait, you were talking about
Yeah.
real stuff.
The real stuff, but like the one where he like burst into the room. He's like, 5 seniors were just mauled by a werewolf in Holiday City, and I was like, what? And he's like, really? I'm like, no.
He's like, no, it's so
Like-
good, dude.
Yeah. And he's always like, oh, yeah. I'm like, you want to come back on? He's like, yeah, I have some story. I'm like, actually, he's like, I'll just make stuff. I'll make stuff up. I'm like, you can't do that.
He could be like our human police scanner.
Yeah.
Where he comes over and he tells us like the scoop of like who's dead now. And it's like, oh,
Like some crazy
7
stories.
people in Freehold got crushed by fucking, I don't even know what it would be. He's way too creative for me.
He'll let him.
It would make total sense. I'm not gonna steer him at all.
No, I want him to pop in like Kramer
Yeah.
and just say it
We'll
real
have him
quick
spike the hair up.
and just leave.
Yeah.
Like each time.
He's gotta wear hard shoes.
Yeah,
so
I
you
need
can
to
hear the pitter patter.
I need to hear him coming. Like, like.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna see if Bob wants Chinese food. Just, oh, what are you guys getting?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm game.
Yeah.
Dude, that I still think about that Seinfeld Twin Peaks thing, man. I gotta watch season 3.
Oh my goodness. Chris started making a picture or a painting,
Yes, I did.
which
Well, digital painting.
a digital painting, but it's still incredible. Am I allowed to say what it is?
Of course.
He's doing a portrait of Gary Busey.
He showed me.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
We will be posting it on our socials when it's done. Like it is
Yes.
so good.
I think because that's like another example of, or at least another exercise. I don't really paint people. I've never painted portraits. I do a lot of cartoons and a lot of like text and logos and stuff. But I'm trying to branch out and see what I can really do. Did the C-3PO. He's my boy. It's one of the most underrated characters in Star Wars, in my opinion. And but yeah, I would like to do also like an artist's interpretation of him. Something
Yeah.
that really encapsulate his
And
chaos.
I'm gonna tag him on socials to see what he has to
Yeah.
say.
I love it.
He just scrolls up.
I wonder if he knows that like he's such a big part of this show.
He knows he's important, but he doesn't. I don't think he knows he's important to me.
I don't.
I'm gonna change that, and I'm gonna make sure that no park benches, no. I'm gonna be like, Gary, hands in pockets. Got you. All right, let's go. We're gonna go over here. I could help him.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like people. I feel like
You
he's a
wanna
little
be like-
misunderstood.
You want to like kind of let's see, like, rehabilitate him,
Yes,
and
I
then
feel like he could.
you want
make
to
a
catch and
total-
release. You want to like take him under your wing, try to just
Yeah.
instill some things into him, and then set him free.
Yeah, I mean, like, what kind of person would I be to just take, and only learn from him?
Correct.
It's a two-way street.
I bet you can learn a lot from him.
I bet he can learn a little bit from me,
A little. Well,
just a little.
a little.
I'm not trying to change his life. Just
I
trying-
think
just
the
trying to
end-
change his day.
The end goal will be for him to call in.
Call in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we could do it.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think we can manifest that.
Okay.
I think we can.
All right. So we're manifesting. We're having Gary call in, but also Skeeter Jean.
Skeeter Jean.
Yes.
I need Skeeter Jean. Like I said, I'm not tagging him in anything. It's just other people can do it on my behalf and let him know that we mention him all the time
Yes, he
and that we
is.
love him and we would love to have him call in or even just, shoot me a message. Just be like, oh, thanks so much.
It's like I said, like I have a lot of respect for him because
Me too.
If you're very sensitive to that kind of content, I understand why you might think sometimes these people might be on the side of the offender. Same thing with Alex Rosin. Alex Rosin, he will like really boil people down and almost make them think like they're not in trouble so that they can have a comfortable talk and then almost
Right.
admit to what they've done, incriminating themselves.
Yeah.
But also kind of trying to have them realize the reality of the situation they're in. And at first, I remember like being like a little turned off. Like he's a little too nice to these people. I'd be fucking breaking their legs. But I
you
totally
kind of can't go into it like that
No,
because
you
you're not
can't.
going to get anything from them.
No, but he's also doing it way better than just breaking their legs in a way because someone else is going to break their legs, I'm sure, hopefully, and you're also putting them behind bars. You're not like going to be wrapped up in police and then also never want to do this again. You do it smart, quick and simple.
Yeah.
That it's effective and it's easy enough for you to do it more often than not and not be tied up in the law. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been plenty of videos even with Skeeter like where the cops just are kind of like flippant. Like,
Because they're like,
they're like,
well,
what crime did he commit today? It's like, well, he came here to do this.
this.
Yeah, and
like-
they're kind of like, well, slow down. And
There
you're
was like,
that's
well,
the fucking crux
but
of
there
it.
wasn't, and they'll be like, oh, there wasn't anyone like actually in danger, but there
Yes.
could have been.
Yes.
There could have been. No, I totally get it. And the way he does it too, it's like there is like some comedic parts to it, and it just makes it a little bit more palatable to people who are like, ugh, like
The Michael Myers one, did you see
like,
that?
yes.
Within the bathtub?
Yes.
One of my favorite lines, I'm sorry to cut you off, but when he's like, you know, you don't want to see what's under this cloak. And if you make any sudden movements, I might just have to cast a spell on you. Like, I would fucking...
he says it with such a straight face too.
It was
it's
so
just so
good.
good. So yeah, if anyone on our behalf wants to reach out to him, tag him in things, he is on Twitter, Mr. Skeeter Gene. I don't know.
I want to pick his brain too, because he's always wearing like dope ass band shirts. He's got like a vinyl Black Dahlia's Nocturnal, I think it is, on the wall. And yeah, he's got good taste apparently. So I want to pick his brain about music too, because I'm sure not a lot of people ask him about music. It's mostly about what he does. That's what was cool about talking to Minority vs. Predator, because
Yeah.
there was more than just that, you know.
Yeah, so his name on Twitter is at Real Skeeter Gene. That's Real SKEETERJEAN. And yeah, let's try to make something happen.
You got to see his suit in the Shrek one. He was dapper.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, he was pinstriped.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
He dresses well. Alex Ross, I love Alex. He dresses like he rolled out of bed, but he's probably in the car like constantly. Like he does them every single day. And he'll be like, all right, after this we have 3. I'm like, holy fuck, man. What a world.
I'm checking our Twitter account, and apparently that poll was not made. So
I would have no like mental like capacity to do all that. Like I have so much respect for those people, because like if I was in a room with like someone I knew did all that, like I would be throwing punches and like being like, I am going to chop your dick off. Like,
Wasn't Bloody Mary going after younger girls? We should get Skeeter on her case.
yeah,
You know,
Skeeter, go after Bloody Mary.
she calls 3 times, and then she looks through the mirror, and then he's actually holding a mirror up.
He's like,
Who's this?
exactly.
Does this look familiar?
yeah.
I have your chat logs, bitch.
I have your mirror smears.
Yeah.
That's how she talks to the kids.
All right. Well, on
Christ.
that note, I think this will do it for today. You can find us on Twitter at C Scream Pod. That's C the letter Scream Pod. It's Jess G on Twitter. It's Jess with 1 S. Our friend Nick runs our social medias for the podcast. You can also find Piper
On Instagram at PiperA04.
and the podcast Instagram.
Is Coffee and Scream Pod. And yes.
And yes.
And yes, and Chris, you can also find him every Tuesday at 7 on Twitch.
Twitch, twitch.tv/Warner Time Theater. If you guys want to follow my Twitter, it is at Christopher, CHRASTEHFURR.
I also have made a thing in the episode summary. I have all of our handles in there. All of that information is in there.
I got handles.
He's got handles for days.
See these?
All right. And you could also find us at buymeacoffee.com/coffeescream.
I'm so thirsty.
Are you thirsty?
I just want a coffee.
Yeah, you thirsty little baby.
Listen, ready?
Oh, he's
You're all
parched.
dry. I'm so
He's
dry.
so parched.
I hope the coffee isn't burning off your taste buds anymore.
No, this is
It's
this is
fine.
That's good.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, lock your doors and stay safe. Bye.
Bye.